Is it possible in any way or nearly possible to raise a child and educate the child in the biggest school in your country? Is it in any way possible to have 300 birds, just layers, and only 5 pigs? Then you raise your child and educate the child in the best school in the world, in the best school in Uganda. I am born here in Uganda, and I'm in Uganda. Is it possible with this kind of number? Huh? Is it possible? How much do you need to educate your child per year? This is school fees a week. If you're finding it stressful, this is a video for you to solve the issues. If you find this month of school fees becoming a stress to you, stick on this video. I'm going to share everything on how to raise 300 layer birds, 500 pigs only, and then we shall be in schools as parents seated with the politicians next to an MOP member of parliament on the visiting day. Do you want to do that? I am a farmer, but seated next to a member of parliament, to a minister, because all of us are parents. Yes, I eat like a farmer, I live like a farmer, but large. With being a school fees week, there are many families, especially the farmers, struggling to raise the school fees for their children. Uganda has what we call free education for primary and secondary. But this free education, because there is a lot of corruption here in Uganda, they have made it to become almost free education. That means almost zero knowledge you get from there. So many schools have been ranked to be for the government officials, or maybe those who are rich people, and then others, which is free education, primary education, that is a free universal education for us, the farmers. We must change the narrative. The farmers must change the narrative. The bad schools are no longer ours. Today we're talking about how can you raise school fees for your children using 4 pigs, 4 female pigs, and 1 male pig. How can you raise school fees for your children using only 300 layer birds? So 300 layers and 4 female pigs, then 1 male pig. We are going to raise money for the first class schools in Uganda. In your country, there could be the best schools. For us here, we have primary education. We have maybe St. Teresa Girls Namagunga. We have Gayaza Junior. We have Savio. We have Teresa Junior School. We have schools like Bishop Asili, St. Maria Goretti. Many schools of that nature, primary school. They are in the boarding section. And they are paying averagely, those schools per term, they pay about 1.5 million Ugandan shillings. And that is roughly about 800 US dollars. That's almost what they pay. 800 USD per term, such schools. Now, if you are looking at educating your child in such schools, and you're raising this number of birds, 300 layers, and 1 male pig, 4 female pigs, do you think this is realistic? Yes, it's realistic. We have secondary schools in Uganda that are paying almost 1,000 USD every term. That's a 3.5 million. 3.5 million every term. You can imagine. But of course, we cannot leave these government officials. I know most of the government officials earn small money than us, but they are so corrupt that we think they earn more than us. No, we earn more than them. They don't earn more than us. Let me do a calculation. Looking at this, when you raise 300 birds, 300 layers, we say 300 layers, each layer bird will cost you, to start laying an egg, will cost you 25,000 Ugandan shillings. That is roughly, all of them, 7.5 million Ugandan shillings. This money, put in USD, that is 2,000 US dollars. To raise 300 birds, and then they start giving you an egg. We are going to raise also pigs, 4 pigs, plus 1 male pig. These animals, they will cost you together buying. Of course, I don't want us to buy those hybrid pigs which will die immediately, because we are starter farmers. We want to start a farm. So start with at least good breeds, but which are not very pure hybrid. We have local breeds which have been improved. Each one costs at least 100,000. That is 100,000. That is about 30 US dollars, 30 USD here in Uganda. When you buy those piglets, that means they're only 2 months old. 2 months old, you want to buy 5 of them. That means you're going to buy 5. That is 500,000 for yourself. This is about 130 US dollars. Now, these pigs, the 5 of them, all of them, we're going to estimate, because I have experience in this, we're going to estimate at least all of them will eat 1,000 US dollars, USD, 1,000 only. That is about 3.5 million Ugandan shillings, UGX, Ugandan shillings. Because our US dollar, 1 USD is about 3,500 Ugandan shillings. So when you have this $1,000 and you have $2,000, you're able to start this kind of farm. Assuming that you have a structure for chicken, then these ones, you can also build a simple structure for the pigs with just $1,000, and then you raise the pigs. These pigs, I want to assume that you bought a breed which is not poor breed. Not hybrid, but not a poor breed. Now this breed should be able to conceive at 7 months. 7 months, this pig should be able to conceive. 7 months. Now, when it conceives at 7 months, we are sure that a pig gives birth after 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. If it conceives at 7 months, mark the date. 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days to give birth. And luckily enough, if you're lucky, to give birth at least to 10 piglets. Now let us assume they're giving you 10 to 12, but let us take the minimum, 10 piglets. Now those 10 piglets, we are going to say 10 times the 4 pigs. That makes it 40 piglets. 40. 40 piglets. Now, let's calculate. We are going on. With the 40 piglets, each piglet, remember you bought at 100,000. That's maybe $30 each piglet. Now you also sell at that amount. We have 40 piglets. After 2 months, they are born. Because you bought the pigs 7 months ago, now they have given birth 4 months later. Now in 1 year, in the first year, that is 7 plus 4, that becomes 11 months. In the first year, your pigs give birth to 40 piglets times 100,000, which is maybe times $30, it becomes 4 million. Now 4 million here, to put in US dollars, 1 USD equals 3,500 Ugandan shillings. Let me get my calculator here. Calculator 1 USD, that is 4 million divided by 3,500. This is roughly 1,100 USD. You're going to, when you buy these 4 pigs, and of course 4 sows and 1 boar, you're able to get 4 million in 1 year, and then that is about 1,100 US dollars. This is by selling the piglets. You stay with the mother. And I'm going to show you how you can also get a lot of money from the layers. Now, these layer birds, 300 of them, let us say they're giving you 8 trays of eggs. 8 trays of eggs per day. Because let us assume that the 240 birds are laying. Each tray has 30 eggs. Now, 30 eggs times 8 trays, that is 240 eggs. You have 300 birds, the ones you bought. I said, to raise 300 birds, you must have at least 7.5 million shillings. Now, you're getting 240 eggs per day, or 8 trays. At 12 eggs, 1 tray usually, from my experience, we get a profit of 3,000 out of it. If you're selling a 12 egg at 12 eggs at 11,000 Ugandan shillings, you're going to get a profit of 8 trays of 3,000 per tray times 8 trays. That means you're getting 24,000 per day. Per day selling these eggs. This money put it per month, that is roughly 700,000, I think. Go back to my calculator. That's because I did mathematics, remember, at A level that I had the payments. Someone used the head to calculate 24,000 times 30 days to get for the month. That is 720,000. I almost got it, 720,000. If I put it into dollars, that is $200 for $200. That means you're getting $200 every month from your 300 layers. Remember, we got in the first year 1,100 USD plus now $200, which is per month times 12 months. You're able to get $200, which you get per month, times 12 months. You get 2,400 USD in a year. In a year, if you're receiving this much, remember in the pigs you got 11. So we add this. We are getting 3,500 USD times 3,500. Want to get in Ugandan shillings? Wow, we have 12 million shillings. 12,250,000. 12 million. Now, when I was starting, I think some of you thought I was lying. We are getting 200 US dollars per year from the 300 birds. We are getting 1,100 US dollars from the pigs per year, and that is the first year. Remember, a pig gives birth twice in a year. So the following year, we are going to do this. This is going to be crazy. The following year, there are 2 ways of earning money here. You can either sell the piglets or you can fatten to raise more money, because when they are fat and they are sold maybe at 100 kilograms, 70 kilograms, there is more money than selling younger ones. So if we kept some of them for breeding, you say maybe you kept 10 piglets for breeding and you sold 30. The farm grows, the farm keeps growing. That's why I'm saying if you started with 5 pigs and 300 layers, you would be able to educate your child in the biggest school, maybe paying 1.5 million Ugandan shillings per term. Per term. So please, if you're fearing to start, you start with 300 layers and 5 pigs. You'll thank me later. At this farm, Katap's farm, we are saying we must live like we live organic life, like peasants, like farmers. But we eat again like farmers. Then we educate our children like politicians. When they become corrupt, we watch them, not just watching, but acting against their will. We must achieve our things. We must get our success, not through corruption, but through genuine and moral valued life. Till we meet again, this is Kataps once again. See you next time.